Hi kids, I miss you guys so much. I wish we could be in the classroom together, but we can't. So throughout these weeks, I'm going to be putting some videos on this website about things that we have gone over during the school year. So you guys have already practiced it, but it is very important that you guys keep practicing at home so that you guys don't forget and that you guys are ready for 3rd grade. All right? This week, we're going to be talking about 3-digit addition and subtraction. Okay, let's start with addition. Remember, there is addition when there's no regrouping and addition when there is regrouping. When there is no regrouping, that means that your answer was either 9 or less. Okay, for example, let's do 352 plus 213. All right, remember, we always have to start in the ones place. Always start in the ones place, which is the very last number. Okay, ones, tens, hundreds. All right, so 2 plus 3, that is 5. So that is less than 10, so we don't have to carry a 1 up here. 5 plus 1 equals 6, and then 3 plus 2 equals 5. All right, so there, we're done. We didn't have to regroup. So this is addition with no regrouping or without regrouping. Okay, do you guys remember how we add when we do have to regroup though? When it is regrouping. All right, let's see. Let's do 569 plus 212. Okay, all right, starting in the ones place. 9 plus 2, that equals 11. All right, so let's say 11. Is that correct? Nope. No, we do not put both numbers when the answer is 10 or more. Remember, we put the number in the ones place. We put it here, which was 1, and then we put the other number up here in the neighbor. Okay, so 9 plus 2 equals 11. 6 plus 1 equals 7. But do not forget to add the one that you just put up here. I remember a lot of you guys would forget. Don't forget the number that's on top. Okay, so 6 plus 1 equals 7, plus 1 equals 8. And then 5 plus 2 equals 7. So 781. All right, let's try another one. Let's do another one. Let's do 762 plus 165. All right, again, we start in the ones place. 2 plus 5 equals 7. That's less than 10, so we could just leave it there. We do not have to carry anything to the neighbor. All right, 6 plus 6 equals 12. All right, so it's 12. Remember, we put the number that's in the ones place, the 2, we put it here. And then the one in the tens place, we have to carry it and put it in on top of the number that's next to the 6. Okay? Now, 7 plus 1 equals 8. Don't forget to add the other one, 9. So the answer is 927. Now, there's times when we have to regroup more than once, right? So let's do an example of that one. Let's do 758 plus 154. All right, so now let's do 8 plus 4 equals 12. Remember, you put the one that's in the ones place down here. So I'm going to put the 2 there and then the 1 up here. So I regrouped there. Now 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So I'm going to put the 1 here and then the other one here. 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 9. 912. So we regrouped 2 times on this one. Okay, so sometimes you have to regroup once, sometimes you have to regroup twice, and sometimes you don't have to regroup at all. Okay, so remember, no regrouping. You don't have to regroup when the answer is 9 or less. Okay, you have to regroup when the answer is 10 or more. All right, I'm going to put a problem here, and I want you to pause the video after I write the problem, and I want you to solve it on a piece of paper at home, okay? Let's try 365 plus 238. Okay, so pause the video and solve this problem. Hopefully you're pausing it. Okay, so now you guys probably put play to the video now. 5 plus 8 is it more than 10? Yes, it's 13. So I'm gonna put 3 here and then the 1 up here. All right, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Again, do not forget to add the 1 on the top. All right, so 10, the 0 there, the 1 next door. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. 603. Is that the answer you got? All right, good job. Now, let's talk about subtraction. All right, again, the same thing. There is subtraction with no regrouping, and there's subtraction with regrouping. No regrouping is when you do not have to borrow from the neighbor. So let's do 256 minus 123. Okay, again, start in the ones place. 6 minus 3, that is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then 2 minus 1 equals 1. We didn't have to regroup in this problem because the numbers on top were bigger than the numbers on the bottom. 6 is bigger than 3. 5 is bigger than 2. 2 is bigger than 1. So we didn't have to regroup. Now, what if the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom? That's when we have to regroup. All right, let's look at this subtraction problem. I'm trying to write where you could see. Let's see, 762 minus 125. Okay, all right. 2 minus 1, you have 2. Can you take away 5? Nope, because you only have 2. You can't take away 5. Plus, the number on top, the 2, is smaller than the number on the number on the bottom. That means you have to borrow from the neighbor. So you go to the next door neighbor, the 6. You take 1 from there, that becomes a 5. And then the 2 becomes a 12. You put the 1 that you took from the 6, you put it in front of this number. So it's a 12 minus 5. Can you do that now? Yes, this is a 7. Okay, now 5 minus 2. Remember, the 6 does not exist anymore. You crossed it off, so you can't say 6 minus 2. You have to look at the number on top. 5 minus 2 equals 3. And 7 minus 1 equals 6. 637. All right. Same thing as addition. There's times when you're gonna have to regroup more than once. Okay, so let's try one where we have to regroup more than once. Let's do 462 minus 273. Okay, 2 minus 3. You have 2. Can you take away 3? No, because I only have 2. Okay, so I gotta borrow from the neighbor. The 6 becomes a 5. All right, the one that I took from the 6, you put it in front of the 2. That's a 12. 12 minus 3 equals 9. 5. Now you look at the next one. 5 minus 7. You have 5. Can you take away 7? No, you don't have enough. So now you have to borrow from the next neighbor. The 4. The 4. Take one from the 4. That's a 3. All right. The one you took from the 4, you put it next to the 5. Not next to the 6 because the 6 does not exist anymore. All right. So you put it next to the 5. So 15 minus 7. Can you do that? Yep. That is 8. And then 3 minus 2 equals 1. So the answer is 189. All right. Now I'm gonna write you an example. You pause the video and you solve it on your own, okay? No cheating. Okay, so let's say 834 minus 256. Okay, so do that problem, pause the video, solve it, and then come right back. All right, I'm guessing you put play on the video already. So let's start with the ones place. 4 minus 6, you have 4. Can you take away 6? Nope. So you take from the neighbor, you take from the 3, that becomes a 2. You put the one that you took from 3 next to the 4. 14 minus 6, can you do that? Yep, that is 8. 2 minus 5, can you do that? Nope, it is 2. It is way too, I'm trying to get you guys to see. There. 2 minus 5, no, you can't do that because the 2 is smaller than the 5. You have 2, you can't take away 5, so you go to the neighbor. You take away from the 8, that becomes a 7. You put the 1 next to the 2. 12 minus 5, can you do that? 7. And then 7 minus 2 equals 5. 578. Is that what you guys got to? All right, good. So like I said, this week you are working on regrouping with addition and subtraction. The assignment that you guys have this week are 2. Okay, so you have to do one on about math and one on science. All right, if you guys have any questions, your parents know how to contact me. They know that they can message me on Class Dojo or email me, and I can help you guys like that. I really hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hopefully we see each other soon. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. Papás, si ustedes tienen algunas preguntas o si sus hijos no están entendiendo algo o algo de la tarea, pueden mandarme mensaje en Class Dojo. Hay otra cosa que para la tarea tienen que, cuando terminen su trabajo los niños, favor de tomarle una foto y mandarme la foto a Class Dojo para yo poder revisarla, para poder ponerle una calificación a su trabajo. ¿Ok? Preguntas, dudas, no duden en contactarme. Muchas gracias y cuídense todos. Adiós.